50 Burger Kings. If one of them doctors got smart enough and said, I'm going to go get me this AK and shut down all these Burger Kings, it'd be healing that day. Forget the pharmaceutical prescriptions. Some people going to get healed that day. If they went to the CEO of the McDonald's and held a gun to his head and said, you ain't serve nothing but salads today, how many people will get healed? But they make you think that healing is somehow under a microscope. But they think you're going to heal somebody without becoming a master of social science, that healing is not social engineering. That somehow here healing is with a microscope and a stethoscope. That's not healing.
Dr. Frances Cress Welsing is a good example.
She's a very great doctor. So we have to go out into the community as doctors and destroy the diseases. And the people that's killing the people, whole slaughter, under the auspices of capitalism, imperial, under whatever title, they're walking diseases because they're killing people more than AIDS. Y'all hear the point I'm making? More than anything. And not only that, they produce the diseases. So the disease is in the microscope. ABC is a disease. CBS. Comcast. All the diseases is in every aspect. It's in the radio stations. Disease.
Body tissues. It's profitable.
Come on.
It's more profitable for you to be dead than alive now. Yeah. Body parts and all that.
So how do we heal these people?
Cosmetics.
Mm-hmm. So to be a real doctor today and really heal somebody, that's why they say I'm just practicing medicine. They let you know that.
Yeah.
Because they know if to really heal people, they know what the requirement is and what the responsibility is to provide true healing. You have to go out and challenge society as a whole. And you must go and look for the diseases. And sometimes some people you got to quarantine. Literally. Quarantine the diseases out of your society. Literally. The European is a pathogen. He is a virus. Africa was fine until he came over there and divided and conquered. That's what a virus do. It divides the good cells, the white cells from what? The other cells. Split them up into cells. He was a virus. They got inside and worked his way in and contaminated the mindset of the people and turned them against one another. The disease isn't under a microscope. And we can, even our highest black herbalists who claim to be curing diseases, is the same. Because you have to charge people unless you can challenge the economic disease, where people cannot even get to the resources that ensure health. You're still treating them. Because even you cannot heal them until you free up society. Only in a liberated society as a whole can people really become healed. Now, I'm not taking away from the fact that they're treating people and that's not needed. But only a few people are going to become privy at a certain economic level to those services because they are diseased economically due to how the resources is disseminated and distributed in society. So until we cure the economic disease that leads to the impoverished conditions that produce diseases by redistributing the wealth, then people are going to keep going sick. And we'll just be able to treat one here and treat one there and treat one over there. It's a reality. So a real doctor is a revolutionary. Is trying to change for the better of the health of the community. Literally. You got homelessness, you got disease. So if the doctor can't house a person, what they going to do? Give them a bed for a night? That means you got to free up some home. Correct? But they say, well, I'm going to send you to a social service worker and they're going to try to help you with this, that, and the other. Well, that's what you should have been. You see what I'm making? give you 50 or 60 different phone numbers to call. Because they cannot cure the real disease unless they are willing to challenge society. So that's when I say, people say that this job of a healer and I'm helping the people doing this and this is the manner of helping people. I said the DVD ministry is so powerful because we're challenging and healing the disease of the mind by waking people's consciousness up to challenge the illusions, to challenge the disease states of mind that stop them from taking their liberation. Literally. So this DVD ministry is healing for the community. Because now they can wake up and take their rightful positions. And we build up a mental immune system against these diseases of the mind that has us in the condition that we in as a people, because our biggest disease is the disease of the mind. We've been diseased to believe we cannot do, we cannot have, we are not this, this is all we are, this is all we can do, this is what we should do, this is what we should try to do, this is what we should fit into. That's a disease of the mind. We got a disease that we need them. That's the disease. We dependent on a life support system when we can breathe on our own. That's a disease of the mind. And until we can heal the disease of the mind, I don't care what you get a person, they going back. They're going to relapse. They're going to relapse. Because their mind has them operating, acting in a way that shows the prevalence of the disease that is inside of their mind. So I said that to say that the real revolutionary is a doctor. But the real revolutionary pervades every aspect of life, because if you want to do anything fully, it requires you to what? Become a revolutionary. If you want to teach people, but you know you got to